Hi there! You're watching the Gardens and Graveyards channel. My name is Charisma, and today we're meeting in the garden and we're going to make another flower arrangement. Today's flower arrangement is going to be a very specific flower arrangement for my sister. So, most of you do not know a whole lot about my family, but my sister is blind and she has very sensitive extrasensory abilities. So her sense of smell is stronger, her sense of touch is stronger because she's had to develop ways to see without her eyes. And so I wanted to make her a flower arrangement. Her birthday is coming up pretty soon, and I'm going to see her a little bit before her birthday, but I wanted to make this arrangement for her, and so this flower arrangement is going to be specifically designed for the blind. I will try to make it aesthetically pleasing because it will be in her home and other people will be able to see it, but the main point of reference is for her to be able to feel and smell all of the different textures and smells. So it won't be an overly full arrangement because I want her to be able to feel the different pieces. And the way that I'm going to do that is I created a frog on our vase. And the way that I did that is just using Scotch tape, and I made a grid over the top of this vase. I do have some water beads in here expanding. They will expand as we chat. It takes a few hours for those to expand. I didn't really have time to wait for them to expand to show you, but I'll try to get a picture after they're done expanding. Anyway, so the first thing that I'm going to do is our big pieces, right? Our big pieces, the fillers that I want to create. And what I thought I would use is fennel. So the fun thing about fennel is it has this really fine ferny texture on the leaves. It has this umbel flower seed head, and it smells like licorice. So we're going to pop a few of these in here. Let's put this one on this side. With any flower arrangement that you do, you want to strip off the bottom leaves so they're not touching the water, so they don't get yucky in the water. Okay, so now we have our fine ferny texture. Let's see. And then I have dill, which is very similar. It has that umbel flower. It's a little bit more, the fennel is a little more flat topped and the dill is a little more dome. So we're going to put this in there as well. And of course it smells like dill. It smells like, you know, a jar of pickles. So, let's do this. There we go. And now she'll be able to kind of differentiate which one is which. It'd be like a little nose game. Okay, then Then I have Crocosmia, which have these fun little flowers and strappy leaves. So we're just gonna pop a couple of those in here. These leaves don't really rot in they hold up a lot better underwater, so I'm not really worried about those as much. All right. And then I have Crocosmia Seedhead, which I'm going to put in there. Be back here to hold these guys up a little bit. There we go. Right. I have another one. Okay. Then I have, these Astilbe, and they have kind of a feathery texture about them, and I don't know, a different leaf texture than what's in here already. So we're gonna put these in here. See how tall they are. They might work. Maybe a little too tall, I don't know. It's a little bit too tall. Okay. All right, so here's those, which are super fun. All right, let's see. Then I have the Snow Maiden pincushion flower, which have these kind of pom-pom-like flowers on them, and another leaf texture. Oops. Get those in there. Those are definitely too tall. Okay. A couple of those. Then I have the pincushion seed heads. So they're like soft and cone shaped. Just kind of a fun thing to have in there. Still want more white flowers, so. It's also a good idea to just, even if you're gonna keep it this tall, I've cut them once from the garden and put them in water. And now I want to keep it about this tall, so I'm just going to snip off a tiny bit so it can suck up some fresh water in this container. Okay. Then I have some Pearly Everlasting, which have these little tiny ball kind of flowers on them. We definitely want to strip off any leaves that go underneath the water. They're a little bit limp, so hopefully they'll bounce back. I want them to, it's too tall. Oops. All right, this one. Okay. All right. So, and I have more Astilbe, but this is a different style. So I thought that would be fun for her to have in there. Or a different texture than the purple ones, right? So that'll be kind of our middle layer. And that's not staying where I want it to. Okay, there we go. I have some Echinacea. Seedhead, which is really nice and strong, pom-pom feeling. I'm gonna get in front of here. Oh. And they're kind of short, so we're gonna put those in front. This one as well, starting to lose its flower a little bit, so I'm just gonna pull those off of there. And stick them in here. All right, so then I have a seed head from the Rose Campium. I'm gonna put that in here. It has like a really soft, fuzzy texture. And then I have Verbena, which has a really strong, kind of Velcro-like texture. That over there. Okay. And then I have a couple of dahlias, which I wanted to show you. So this dahlia won't last for very long. See how it's all kind of yucky back there? It just starts falling apart real quick. So that doesn't work. So we wanted to have a nice, strong, like this one, not good. Just snip that off of there. Oops. But this one is nice and strong and green still, so that one will last in the vase. Just take off the leaves and give it a little bit of just stick that right in there. Get the rest of these in here. Now you might be wondering, why the heck am I putting colored flowers in here when she can't see? But pink is her favorite color. So I wanted to put pink in here. She went blind. She started losing her sight when she was a teenager. And so she did spend a good portion of her life being able to see. And she does remember the color pink. So I have these hot pink snapdragons that I'm going to add in there as well. Yet another texture to kind of touch and feel. And they're pink, so, you know. And the seed heads that are starting to form are even a different texture. Hopefully that'll bounce up. All right, and then I've got just a few dianthus. These are dark reds, but that's okay. They smell really good, like a carnation. And she does love carnation flowers, so I know she'll appreciate the smell. Plus it has another kind of texture to it. And then these ones are actually the most ideal ones to put in here because they're not open, and they'll open up in the vase and help the arrangement last a little bit longer. Okay. One of the last things I want to add is this peanut butter tree branch, and it has a kind of like a squash feeling. It's a kind of Velcro-y, but not sharp. It has little nodules on the branch that you can feel. And then it does have a pink flower that's going to open. And most importantly, when you rub the leaf like this and you smell it, it smells just like a fresh jar of peanut butter just got open, which is a super fun thing. So I'm going to put that right here in the middle. It does not smell like peanut butter just sitting here. It won't smell like that unless it gets brushed up against. So just kind of do this. There we go. And then the very last thing I want to do is add some nasturtium. Let's see. Okay. All right, so I have a couple of nasturtium vines like this. And let's see, give it a little extra. And I just thought it was really fun to have this sort of lily pad style leaf structure in there. Let's see, to make it even shorter. All right, so the idea of this one, it'll go on probably a fireplace mantle is where she usually keeps them. So it'll drape down over the edge of the mantle, like so. Wait, did I say that I wasn't gonna stuff this full? Oops. Well, overall, I love it. I think it's fun and it's kind of wild, and it has so much texture and so many different smells. We have dill and fennel and dianthus or carnation and peanut butter. The Mexican, well, the peanut butter tree / Mexican hydrangea, those are the same plants. Those all have different smells, and then we have so many textures. We have the 2 different types of umbels from the fennel and the dill, the ferny leaves from the dill and the fennel. Then we have the feathery, soft astilbe. We have a little bit different kinds of astilbe down here. We have the pincushion flowers that are kind of pom-pom like, and then the pincushion flower seed heads, which are really soft and hairy and cone-shaped. And then we have the Pearly Everlasting, which have all the little tiny flowers. We have the Dalias, which are, you know, kind of spiky. We have the Crocosmia, which have those hummingbird type flowers that they love with the little dangly fairy umbrella like. We have the echinacea, which is a really strong pincushion filling, and then we have the nasturtiums, which have kind of a lily pad foliage, and then we have the verbena with the strong stalks, and the roscampium with the really soft stems. Like they feel like lamb's ear, that texture. So I think it's really fun, and I think she's gonna really enjoy it. A lot of times what she does is take the arrangement apart and actually touch each single one and smell each thing separately. But whether she chooses to do that or just leave it in this crazy arrangement is totally up to her. Oh, I forgot. There's 2 more pieces that I have set to the side that I wanted to put in here for her. And that's these sedums. So the sedum has a really strong, thick leaf and fat stem, and this really strong umbel seed head. And I can just pop these in here somewhere, right? Let's see. They can go back here. I like this one. I'll put right in here. Pull this snapdragon up. This one right here in the center. Pull this snapdragon out. There we go. And then I have a dark pink one that I can stick in here as well. Again, taking off the leaves off the bottom. And we'll just sneak her in over here. Okay, there we go. Yay! Even more things. So that is going to be it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that it inspired you to do something fun and creative and a way to communicate with people who are different abled. And I really enjoy doing these types of things. I try to grow different textures in my garden specifically so that I can cut flowers for my sister, or so that when she's visiting the garden and she's walking through the garden, she can feel the different textures and different heights and different smells throughout the garden. I try to keep that in mind as I make choices for my own garden. Yeah, so I hope that you are celebrating your life today, and I hope that you are celebrating someone else's life today. And we will see you in the next video. Bye.